Welcome to a Snake in a Line podcast. This week we're talking about the TV show Young Royals on Netflix.
Young Royals talks about young Prince Wilhelm, who, after having some controversies on his old school, he is forced to go to a new boarding school, and it basically talks about his like he adapting to his new life in this new boarding school.
Yes. From the first episode,
Yep,
more or less, you can see that Prince, I'm going to call him Will because
it's
otherwise I'm
easier.
going to forget the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, um, you notice that Will is kind of like, he gives like a look to Simon, and you get
Hmm.
already like gay vibes from day one.
Yeah, you can feel the tension right from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. Um, I was a bit confused in the beginning. I was just like, and I found the first 10 minutes more or less
Hmm.
a bit like boring because it was mainly just he arriving to the school, blah 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 blah, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the rest of the TV show is really cool.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I remember
I
on the first episode, like when it cuts off, when they're just looking at each other, I was so ready for them to like kiss, and it cuts off, and I remember I like physically screamed, and it was like the middle of the night, and I physically screamed like, "What? You can't end, you can't end here."
yeah. Um.
But yeah, I agree
One.
with what you said. Uh,
Yeah.
Being more boring at the beginning, and
In the
yeah,
beginning, yeah, but it gets really good like towards like half of the TV show,
yeah,
like more or less. Like keep in mind it's just 6 episodes, right? But
yeah.
but I think towards like the end of the second episode, let's say, it gets really good. The
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah, definitely.
One thing that I think it's important to speak about, I
Mm.
noticed as well in the beginning, they speak a lot about ADHD.
Oh yeah, true.
They mention that a lot, even though they don't, speak much about the.
What it
Uh,
actually is.
it is, yeah, but
Hmm.
they mention a lot, and I think they probably should have like tried, uh, like to try to explain, because they touch a lot on a topic.
Yeah.
But I think that was like a part that was missing because I think it's in the beginning as well that they mention like most of the times is I think in the first 2 episodes.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, and then do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, because I think what you're trying to say is like okay, I'm just gonna say Sarah because it sounds much better
Yeah.
than trying to say that in English. Sarah, she has ADHD, and I think she has like a type of autism. I'm not sure, but
Hmm.
I think that's what she has. And like I feel like they make her seem a bit like they kind of put her like aside like her classmates. I don't know if it's because she's like a little different from the way she like normally acts, or if it's because like Sarah and Simon are both like they both come from a poor family, they're not royals or
Yeah.
anything like that. So it could be like a mixture of both, or it could have to do like with her not like with them not knowing how to deal with someone who has ADHD. And
Yeah.
we see like August is taking like this illegal medicine for ADHD. Illegal because they didn't pass it to him.
Yeah.
He's like just kind of buying it from a like a classmate who has ADHD. And when he goes to like the therapist at school to try and get like diagnosis for
Yeah.
ADHD, he's just saying these like he's trying to say symptoms that normally everyone associates with ADHD to
Yeah.
the therapist so that he passes so that he like diagnoses him. But
Hmm.
it's kind of like very generalized and very stereotypical, like the thing of you can't like concentrate and stuff. Obviously that's a big thing of ADHD, but ADHD isn't just like
The
not being
folk.
able to, yeah, to focus. So in that way, yeah, I do feel like they could have touched like a bit more
Yeah,
on it.
definitely. Because like it goes from like not being able to focus to like not like not being able to be like still, you know,
Yeah,
they look like little child sometimes. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to
insults.
insult. It's just my girlfriend has ADHD, so I kind of know like how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for me there's no difference. It is like she's very active. Is not active the word, but like there's we call it the break dance time, because for example if she has um coffee or like any drink with like too much sugar, like a Red Bull or whatever, after lunchtime, like you can bet that she's going to be like jumping around the house like at 7 or 8 p.m.
Yeah,
So yeah, of course it depends from person to person. Like ADHD brings different
like
um
it's different for each person, and because
yeah,
there's different levels of ADHD as well. I think I'm not sure,
yeah.
but there might be.
Should we call Six really quick so she could explain maybe better than us what is ADHD?
Yeah, sure.
The silence.
What's up?
So you know the TV show they're speaking. Well, you started to watch with me, but then the Young Royals that I was watching with you, uh, they touch a lot about ADHD. Could you like probably give us like a more accurate explanation of ADHD is for the podcast? So talk for your future self in 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, it's very different for everyone.
Yeah, but like your experience, because we're trying to like kind of explain, but then like we realize that's different for everyone. So it's just like there's no point of like trying to explain something that we don't personally have, or like, you know.
But I don't know in what circumstance you want me to explain it.
Just in general, because the TV show they were like they mentioned ADHD quite a few times, but they don't really explain. And then like we have this dude trying to get pills for ADHD, and he just goes and grabs like some general symptoms, and then that's why we're speaking about it, because like it's not like that.
Well, I mean, there's like the symptoms are different for everyone, especially for girls. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what you want me to say.
Like you said that, like for example, usually it's like when you're a kid that you get diagnosed, not when you're an adult, because it's harder. You're saying something like that to me the other
No,
day.
no, that was another topic.
Okay.
But it's okay. No. No, it's harder to detect in women than in men
Oh,
because, well, just in general, medicine was created based on men and not women, and that's why most of the medicine doesn't work on women but works on men. Um, but yeah, I don't know.
yeah, because I was saying, for example, like you cannot have like Red Bulls or like coffees after lunch, because otherwise like you'll be jumping around the house and you cannot focus that well in
Nah,
certain stuff.
nah, no. That's just me overreacting. But
That's just you being a child.
no, I could literally sleep after drinking 4 Red Bulls. Like
Okay.
that's fine.
So now you cannot use that yet excuse anymore.
I know. I just want to break dance. Um, no, but yeah, there's just stuff that affects us in different ways. It's kind of like a personality trait in a way,
Okay.
as in for girls, it will manifest itself mainly when you're a kid. You'll be very chatty and you're very forgetful, and it's not because you don't want to. It's just you can't. And the pills that you were talking about, they tend to try and regulate
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, but yeah, my brother took the same pills as I did, and for him it works really well. For me, it barely works because they weren't made for women.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Thank you.
But yeah.
Thank you
Not
for
nice,
the
but thank you.
yeah, not nice, but thank you for the explanation, the short explanation. But yeah, we just wanted like to say something about it because the TV show mentions a lot of times actually ADHD, but it doesn't explain what it is.
It's very
And like,
stereotypical. Like what they explain is very like, oh, this person can concentrate, which
yeah.
obviously is a part of
Well,
ADHD, but it
basically,
isn't everything.
if you take it literally, it's an attention deficit something something. In French, it's basically this. It's the attention deficit that you have, but sometimes it will be more activity. Sometimes it'll be more a lack of focus. But yeah, it does manifest itself also in a lack of focus. And if you can't focus and you have ADHD, the pills do help to a certain extent, but yeah, it doesn't manifest itself just by a lack of attention. It manifests also with just being hyper all the time.
That's you.
Or sometimes it's just those big mood swings where you're hyper tired or just hyperactive all the time. There's no middle ground where you're
Oh,
like calm
that happens
ish.
a lot with you. Like 1 second she's in the on the couch, like she's really tired and like she doesn't want to do anything. A second later, she's jumping around the house. That happens a lot, actually.
That's not me. What are you talking
Okay.
about?
Okay, baby. Thank you for explaining, because you know more about the topic than we do. We didn't want to like do the same as a TV show and just like, give a general explanation, even though it's not
Yeah.
the same for everyone. But yeah, thank you.
If you have any like precise questions, it'll be easier for me to answer.
Well, the thing is, none of us had
It's just
none
what's that?
none of us had like a question just because of that. We just start talking about it because of the TV show, and like maybe Six can help us.
Okay.
Thank you, boy.
Welcome. Bye.
um, well, I just found out that my girlfriend just takes a piece out of, you know, just to jump around. No, I'm joking, but sometimes she's actually really like just sitting, like she had the worst day of her life. Like physically, she's really tired. Like she doesn't want to do anything. 1 second later, she's just like jumping around, listening to a High School Musical thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have someone explaining like their side
Yeah.
of the topic, and even though it's not general for everyone, like it might be different, but at least we know like how it is for someone, and might probably have someone else like just like her,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, do you have anything else to add to the ADHD topic?
Um. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think otherwise they like handled the situation well in the TV
Thanks.
show.
Yeah,
Why are you saying thanks to me? I wasn't
I don't know, my brain just went like thanks. I'm tired, okay.
okay.
No, but yeah,
You're
other than that, I think was fine.
welcome.
Mm?
I said you're welcome. Okay, I think we could just go in order. There's so little episodes. I think we can just like do that.
Yeah.
Like just talk generally about what happens in each episode, and just if there's something we want to mention or like talk further about a certain thing that
Mm-hmm.
happened on the episode, and just go from there. I think it
Mm-hmm.
could be easier. So on the first episode is when Willem is sent to the boarding school, and we meet Felice, Simon, Sada, and August. Oh, and we meet Willem's brother as well. I don't remember his name. Is it Eric? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, I don't think much like there's not much happening on the first episode. It's just It's just Willem going to this new boarding school and meeting everyone and just like being like integrated into the school. They do like that big party for him,
Yeah.
to welcome him, with all the alcohol and stuff, which Simon gets from his dad. So we learned a bit about Simon's and Sada's dad, and like we learned a bit about how he treated them and why they're not like in contact with their father anymore. But
Yeah.
like overall, and I feel like this went through the whole TV show, we don't get to know too much about their dad, which
Yeah.
I feel like overall it's just harder to sympathize with the characters if you don't know that much about their past. And although we
True.
know a bit about like their dad and how he was like a drug addict and an alcoholic, they don't show or they don't touch too much on like how that was affecting them as a family when they were still all like together in the same house. They talk a bit about it.
Mhm.
I feel like it wasn't enough. I feel like it was a little rushed. Don't know if you felt the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Hmm. Um. Also, yeah, that's all that happens on the first episode. To be honest, there's not much going on on the first episode. Second episode, it's when Wilhelm. Yep,
Will. Mhm.
it's when, yeah, let's just go with Will. It's when Will and Simon spend like a few more time together after school. They will go watch like Simon's friend's football game, and they
Yeah.
kiss for the first time as well at that horror movie night thingy.
Yeah.
And is the thing that we talked about with August wanting to trying to get diagnosed so that he can get more ADHD medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah. I wrote. Woohoo! The gays have a date. Oh, that episode, and I'm not sure if it's episode 2 or 3 that we find out that August,
mm-hmm.
however you say the name or the month,
Yeah.
uh, his family bankrupt.
Oh yeah, it's on the third episode, I think. Yeah,
Mm,
might be on the third or fourth actually. Around that time. It's not. There's not a lot of episodes to choose from either way. So
true, but I know that's around that
yeah, it's around that time. Yes, which is
because
something he's
I'm
not very proud of. He doesn't want people to know that he's bankrupt.
yeah, and especially because he's the prince cousin
Yeah,
or something like that.
I think. Yeah, I think that's what
So he
it.
kind of belongs to the royal family, but he's bankrupt.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I feel like that like August is another character that they didn't explore enough. It's
Yeah.
like another character that was very rushed. Like they just kind of tried. They just he has some really bad like traits, and they just kind of run with that. They didn't really give him too much like of a balance. They could have touched more like on his dad, for example, who uh took his own life, and we could see that like August was very close to his dad to the point where he doesn't even want to sell like the dad's house or something that
Or company or
or
whatever
company,
it is.
yes, something like that, even though it would get him like out of bankruptcy. And
Yeah.
they just didn't touch too much on that. They just kind of brushed over it, and they just decided to just touch like get his bad traits and just to run with those and make him the villain of the TV show, which
Yeah.
I didn't think was like a amazing choice. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's the same with that girl that she's dating August. Felice.
Police, yeah,
She appears a lot, and even her mom, but they don't really explain like a lot about her character. I think
yeah,
there was a massive lack of like background story from this TV show, like for
yeah.
not the main character, but like also the main character.
Even the main
They
characters.
Yeah, even the main characters, but
Yeah,
like just there's a lack of background there that you can see the character, but you don't know why they act like that, or
Yeah, yeah,
unless they're going to give us a season two and like give more details about it. I don't know.
yeah. I think they are thinking of making a second season. I'm not sure though, so don't quote me on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
Yeah.
they should. I mean, the way they ended the TV show, it kind of feels like they're trying to do a second season.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, we don't know anything yet about it. But even if they are thinking about doing a second season, I think they could have explored a bit more of background. I think they tried to rush it a lot, like to the point where they are like outed and all of that. They just didn't have the proper time to just
Yeah.
like tell a story about every character that appears. Not that you need to do that, but just give a little bit more of like background story would be nice, because this just
Mm-hmm.
makes the characters all very superficial. Even like the main characters, so like Simon and Will, they are, I feel like I don't know them really. Like
Yeah.
I know like XYZ about them, but I don't really know them, which
Yeah, definitely.
it's not something you would want from like your main characters, you know. You want the public to sympathize and like feel what they're feeling and all of that. I feel like that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
makes like a person continue watching a show.
yeah. The same exactly the same. Like for example, Eric, when
Yeah.
he passes away, uh, you see that Will kind of reacts like, okay, they're siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the beginning, you think, okay, like they look like close to each other because like they are siblings. So like he's Will's older brother.
Mm-hmm.
So of course he's going to be like kind of a role like model for him
Yeah, definitely.
at certain point, but you don't think they're that close anyways. Like not just because they are siblings and they get along means that they are close to each other and like they share everything. And then when Eric passes away, you actually notice that they were more close than you thought.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But
So there was like some, parts missing. They could have like probably explained in the first two episodes that
yeah,
probably would make the TV show like even better.
yeah,
Because it's not a bad TV show, it's just lack of, you know,
yeah, exactly,
background.
exactly. And like if they had explored more about like their relationship as like brothers and the love they had for each other, Eric's death would have been much more meaningful. Like when he died, it was sad, yeah, because you were seeing like Will being very like sad, obviously. So it was sad, but it wasn't as sad as it could have been, because if they had showed you how close they actually were to each other, and you like started to like Eric as well, it would have
Mm-hmm.
been so much more painful.
Yeah, because like when the scene happened, that remember like the episode previous to his death or like just before his death. I don't know if it's the same episode. I can't remember now, or if it was the previous one. They have sex, Simon and Will,
Oh,
and
it's
August is
after.
filming.
It's
Is
after.
after.
Yeah, yeah. Eric dies on episode 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that's on episode 4. Okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
still, like for example, grabbing August to like Eric and Will.
Yeah.
They supposedly Eric and August were very close, or it
Mhm.
looks like they were very close.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, and when the sex scene happens and August is like, recording from the window, like,
What an ass.
yeah,
To
he's a fucking dick.
yeah.
Um, I wasn't expecting it because he was so close to his older brother that
Yeah.
just passed away, and like, and now you're trying to harm your cousin that is already going through pain,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. He was, I mean,
And
yeah. That's what I was saying about them just like getting the bad traits of August and just making him the villain. even though he has been through some rough shit as well. They just completely disregard that and just are like, no, you're gonna be a dick now. You're gonna film your cousin and you're gonna watch that video about 100 times like a creepy stalker. I think
Yeah,
it's kind of. I mean,
maybe.
why would you watch a video a video of your cousin having sex with another guy? Like, how many times? I don't even know how many times you watch that video just on rewind. Like, why would you do that? That's so weird. Oh my god.
Yeah, but not only that, everything that happens, like, is just fucked up.
Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. Um, well, we were going in order. Let's continue. On episode 3 is when Eric dies. We all talked about that. And yeah, Will and Simon are kind of like starting to date, but then they kind of stop dating on episode 4 because right at the beginning of episode 4, because Will now is like the next heir to the throne, so he kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, so he kind of doesn't know how to, like, what to do, and he knows that he shouldn't be dating a guy, even though it's like stupid, but this is royalty, so it's kind of still fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It will always, it always will be, to be honest. Um, and yeah, but he does get very drunk at the end of the episode, and they have that sex scene in August films. Which, let's talk about that scene where he's like piss drunk and he's just like hanging out on the football field. That scene, I thought was one of the best from this TV show. Where
Really?
yeah, like where he calls Simon and he's just saying like that nothing is real and stuff. Had a lot of perks of being wallflower vibes to me.
Um, yeah, I'm not going to compare to that movie because
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
my, like, probably because it's your favorite movie, you kind of felt the connection.
Yeah.
Um, but I think he was saying more like nothing is real,
Mm-hmm.
like, royal family, and like not be him not being able to be himself,
Yeah.
the true self.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I think it was mainly that, like, he was trying to say, because everything is fake, but not this, or like,
But not
I
as
like you, or whatever,
yeah.
because it was when he said, like, I love you, or I like you as well, to
I like
Simon, for the stuff, right, the first time.
yeah.
So I think was kind of the insurance that we're like, this is not real, this is not my life, like, my feelings are real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. I think it was like beautifully shot, that scene.
Yeah,
Very nice. Very, very nice.
i I agree.
Thank you. So you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. On episode 5 is that Lucia like day, which I still don't know what that was, but like apparently it's something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where like Felice won Lucia girl or something. And but Sarah goes at the end. And where August leaks the video of the cousin and Simon. And yeah, oh, yeah, because yeah, that's what annoys me. And you already touched a little bit about this. Like he leaks the video because Willem told like in front of his like friends that he's broke. And he was just like so pissed that everyone like that Willem had told everyone that he's broke that he's just like, you
Mhm.
know what? I'm gonna post this video. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like, he gets, after he posts the video, he gets the phone call that the queen is paying his tuition,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh shit.
But oh my god, but he should have thought, oh shit, before he posted the video. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
And then I swear, I hated that fucking episode. Like, I was the whole episode after he posted the videos, like just punch him out already. And I even wrote that on my notes, just punch him already, because like the fucking dick was acting like he didn't do anything. He
Yeah,
went with the, oh my god, no. I swear.
it,
I fucking hate, like, that's so disrespectful. Like, being his cousin or not, like having any reasons, whatever you have, you shouldn't like expose anyone or out anyone
yeah,
like that,
exactly. Yeah,
you know? So, yeah.
very, very dick move. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last episode is just like Willem and Simon trying to deal with the scandal, from which Willem is forced to say that it wasn't him on the video,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to break up. And he discovers that it was August who leaked the video, which he tells. That's one of the things that annoys me, is that he calls his mom saying that it was August, and the queen just like, oh yeah, we know. Like,
Oh, yeah, no. But before that, Sarah,
oh
so
my god, that scene.
Simon's sister,
Like that scene, oh my god, he I gave me like I felt nauseous about that.
same.
When they kissed, I was just like, this is disgusting. What is this?
Yeah, 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 totally disgusting. Like, I thought that she went there to be like, look, if you don't tell like your cousin that you did this, I'm going to tell them, because like it was her brother and Will.
Yeah.
And the fucking dickhead just goes, I want to be like you.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
It
Oh no, 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 no.
it's so terrible. No, actually, worst scene of the TV show was when they kissed.
Yeah. I mean 100%.
That, and right after that, the second worst scene was on the first episode. I even went on like the app where I put like which episodes from which TV shows I've watched, like to keep track.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally there's like a comment section for each episode, and I even went on there to see if anyone had talked about it, and no one said anything. Like on the first episode, when Felice is, you know
Yeah.
uh she just stops when when the roommate comes in, and like obviously you should, but like she just goes and touches her hair and braids her hair with her hand that was just like, you know
Yeah.
I'm just
Down
like,
there.
what the fuck? That is disgusting. Go wash your hands. Why are you putting your dirty hands on her clean hair? No. That is so disgusting. Why? Just why?
But yeah. But like in my opinion, Sarah and August are perfect for each other.
Oh,
Like that, you just ruin one house.
true.
Not two. So just let them be, as long as they don't ruin anyone else's life. But like the part that made me even more pissed off is like her brother was involved.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And she just had no like empathy for that. She's just like, nope.
Yeah.
I think it was because she was pissed that he talked to their dad behind their back, which is also a shit reason to go betray your brother.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's like very, I don't know, very shit reason.
Yeah. But yeah, can we speak about Queen the one that got the dude that got the dude, the one that was watching the video like 1,000 times to
Please,
like check.
please,
Huh?
please.
Yeah, Felice. Sorry. In my mind, I was just like, "Bye, Felicia."
Uh-huh.
um, yeah, I mean, like the girl, she had the right attitude.
Yeah, yeah,
She,
definitely.
as soon as she knew, she just went to Will straight away.
Yeah, yeah. I think she was one of the characters that progressed nicely, even though we don't know enough about her. She had a nice progression, like because the first episode, let's admit it, she was a creepy stalker. Okay, she's just like watching like photos of him and like doing the nasty business. No, that is creepy as hell. And but she just has a nice like change of character.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell
Mm.
by the end that she is like a true friend of Will's, which is nice to see. Very nice.
Yeah.
Finally, someone who doesn't stab other people in the back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Uh, Felice or Queen. Or disgusting Queen, but well, for
The queen, the queen with the dirty hand.
I don't I don't know. Maybe it's just me who's like disgusted by that, but I took personal offense to that. You really did. I was disgusted for like a good 15 minutes. I was just like, what am I watching? I feel attacked.
No, but for the first episodes, like the first two episodes, I was just like, "What the fuck, Daniela?" And then it was nice. It was a nice TV show, but like I felt nauseous. I wanted to punch someone, you know.
Just your casual Thursday evening, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So overall thoughts for me, the TV show felt very rushed. Even like
Mhm.
not even with just the background like stories and stuff, even like Will and Simon's relationship felt very rushed. Like they were breaking up and making up like three times per episode. They they were saying they love each other after knowing each other for like a month, which is like,
Yeah.
boy, you don't love each other. You might like each other a lot, but you don't love each other. Come on, come on. But it could be like an accurate representation of how teenagers think they feel, or how they feel or usually act. Uh,
Yeah.
um,
I mean, I think it really depends. Like sometimes you meet some people and you just like fall in love with them. It doesn't happen all the time with everyone.
it's just
Or like sometimes people think they are in love, but they are not in love. Does that make sense?
yeah, yeah, no, it definitely does. I feel like the reason I'm saying they're not in love, like it wouldn't be possible, is just that they broke up and made up so many times. It just feels very unrealistic. It just felt
Mm-hmm.
like kind of like a coping mechanism for Willem to like say that he loves him. It,
Yeah.
but at the same time, he could have meant it in a friend way, as well.
Uh-huh.
He could love him, but not be in love with him, at least
Yeah.
not yet. So I guess that's also an option that I hadn't thought about. um,
Probably.
yeah. Then, other than that, should have expanded much more on every character's personality. Um, what else? Oh, I would have liked to see like a proper scene of when they were in the car, like the Queen and Will, they were in the car
Yeah.
after like all hell broke loose, and the Queen was just like telling him that he couldn't date Simon, and that she too had an quote unquote improper relationship when she was younger. I would have liked to see a big, like, at least a 3-minute scene where she was just telling him why he can't date like a male, using
Yeah.
her old relationship as an example,
Yeah.
her old quote unquote improper relationship. I think that would have been very nice, and it would have been like a very good bonding like experience for them both.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Um I think that was like the problem with like the royalty, like
Mm-hmm.
like they of course they're trying to cover because they're royalty,
Mm-hmm.
but in that part was missing, like maybe because she didn't react badly when she found out about the video. She already knew for sure that he was gay. He's
Mm-hmm.
just because he's the prince, like the next heir to
Yeah.
the throne, because before it wasn't a problem. But I
Mm,
think Will should have said something about it, not just shush.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Other than that, I think the story is like very different from what we're used to seeing. I feel like the way they presented the gay relationship was very nice. You didn't have like those usual stereotypes that people tend to do with gay like characters. Um,
Yeah,
and there was some powerful scenes, like we've mentioned, like the one where Will is drunk on the football field. And I really liked the relationship between Felice and Sarah, and even the other girl. I thought it was very realistic, even though I don't like Sarah that much.
yeah,
But I did like their friendship. I think it was super realistic to what happens. Like the sleep over the head is something that happens in real life as well, a lot of the times.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, and the scenery and lighting in just a place where they filmed the TV show was really nice, really pretty.
Oh yeah, the backgrounds, I really like them.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah,
I think it was also nice to watch a TV show that isn't in English. That's like an European TV show. I feel like it's something we don't do enough, and it's nice to have like a different perspective of other countries like doing TV shows. Other
yeah,
countries
yeah,
TV shows, I mean.
yeah.
I don't know if you
I
have anything else to add.
No, I think I totally agree with the TV show being rushed
Mhm.
and all the things you have said. I don't think I have anything to add, but the fact that I hope if there's a second season, they actually touch more about like characters,
Yeah,
like backgrounds, to justify actions, kind of.
yeah, yeah,
Even
definitely.
though like it doesn't justify anything
Mm-hmm.
that was done. But
Yeah,
still, like it would be nice to know where they come from.
yeah,
Um, at least like the main ones, not everyone, but like the ones that matter
yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. I agree a lot with.
Uh,
Just remembered another good thing about the TV show. Sorry to interrupt you, but
nice.
before I forget, because I will forget, the teenagers actually look like teenagers, which is amazing. They are not like super old. I think the guy who plays Willem is 18, but I think the one who plays Simon, I think he's 20 something. So they're adults, but they're not like very like adult, and
Yeah, yeah.
their skin looks like teenage skin, which is so refreshing to see on a TV show. They don't look
True,
like porcelain dolls, which is amazing.
true. That's true. Um, no, but I actually agree with you. Uh, the I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh my god, sorry.
No worries. Um, yeah, I think it was regarding the second season. Yeah, in case there's a second season, hopefully it'll be 8 episodes and not just six,
Ooh,
because I
yeah.
think that's why it was rushed.
Yeah. It was
Or like 10. Usually the usual for Netflix is 10 episodes per season.
yeah.
So, like 4 episodes make a difference.
Yeah. Making a huge difference.
um so hopefully they'll have the 10 episodes and we'll be able to see more and have more explanation.
Yeah. I think so too. I hope so too. I mean,
Okay.
it is very popular right now. Like this TV show, it was trending on Portuguese Netflix. I don't know if
Really?
yeah, I don't know if it was on the British Netflix as well. But and I've been following. I followed like the main protagonists. So I followed like the dude who plays Willem and the dude who plays Simon, and they seem to be having like a very positive response to the TV show, which is promising for a second
Mm,
season, which is nice. Very nice to see. Especially taking into account that this is like about an homosexual relationship.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm, uh do you want to rate first or do you want me to rate first? So for all the reasons that you just gave, what will be your rating?
Okay. I think from all the reasons, I will give it a 6 just because I think it was good and it has a lot of potential, but it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully that will change with the second season and it will be like fantastic.
Yeah.
Your rating.
I'll give it a 5
Mm-hmm.
just because.
Bless you.
Thank you. Just because um yeah, I'll give it a 5 for all the reasons that we spoke previously, and just because, like, I think it was the general idea of the TV show. It was nice,
Mm-hmm.
like a gay prince in a royal family.
Yeah.
I think it was very nice, the idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was like the TV show was lacking a lot of stuff. But I
Yeah.
think it's mainly because it's just 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just give this as my reason, and like everything that we said in the past like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
um, but I have like high hopes, hopefully,
Yeah.
for the second season, if we have a second season.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I think it has a lot of potential. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I think they just need like more episodes. It was like just 6 episodes. That's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Well, let's end this then.
Yeah.
Um. Thank you for listening. You can join us next week. No, you can. You can join.
No, you cannot.
You cannot. You can join us in 2 weeks. If you want, you can follow us at our social media. That's at a snake and a lion pod, both on our Twitter and Instagram. So if that interests you, then go follow us. I don't know.
Follow us on the social media, please.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
bye.
Bye.